Welcome back to part 2 of our BC special. Last time you saw the E3 2002 and X02 builds of BC. Today we fast forward in time a little bit and check out a build that was built for E3 2003. In the previous two builds, the game was highly scripted, even the second build, which was at least a little bit of a game. Here we see the game jump forward so much that you'd almost mistake it for a demo that you could see in the Xbox magazine. Due to some recent developments, there will be a part 3 of this BC special. But first, let's check out Patreon one more time. It's looking like we have our first participant in a private stream just for certain Patreon supporters. I don't know what game will be played yet, but I'm still looking forward to that a lot. Joining our Patreon campaign is Xavier. Patreon supporters know that there are a lot of really great games coming up. In addition to 2 more South Park videos, there will be a video on a early build of Steel Battalion Line of Contact. This is significant because the campaign has been offline since 2004. And of course, there may be a few surprises along the way. Let's get back to BC though. This build is unique because it requires the Xbox to be set to the E3 2003 dates. If it is too far in the future, the game just simply doesn't load and actually crashes the Xbox. It's not the first game that has done it to me, but it's always a surprise when it happens. None of what you're about to see is scripted in the same way that the early 2002 builds were. And just as a heads up, you may see some debug functions used to better look at some of the features that were in the game, but not quite implemented in the demo you're about to see. The default character in this build is a bit of a jack of all trades. At first, it doesn't seem like he has any special abilities like the other characters do, but once he gets to the water, he swims like a dolphin. The second male character is our hunter. He has the ability to sneak up on the other dinosaurs and of course those simians, which unfortunately do not show up in this build. The big dude is our builder. He has the ability to build all sorts of things, but we're going to come back to that in a few minutes. Last, but certainly not least, we have our Lady of the Cave. She commands a bow and arrow that can be lit on fire or poisoned to better take down your dinosaur prey. And of course, those fire arrows could be used for other things like burning down all the trees. Go figure. Here we can see one of those trees burning. It starts off looking all nice and fresh, but as you can see it gets darker and darker until it's burnt to a crisp. But back to the big man. In addition to crushing rock, he can build all sorts of things. Some BC testers reportedly built entire castles because why not? This is one of those features that if you were watching the trailers, it was actually in there. It really wasn't featured, so if you blinked, you probably missed it. Imagine using this to build shelters for your tribe, or using a dam to divert water and change the migration habits of the dinosaurs. This was full of potential, and is very Minecrafty many years before Minecraft was even a thing. BC was to have a 24-hour day-night cycle with dynamic lighting. While time normally passes very slowly, if at all in the demo, the debug functions allow us to see what it would have been like. The sun rises and sets, and the moon appears on the horizon. For an original Xbox game, this is absolutely stunning. I can just imagine being in the world and watching the time pass.
Mr. Duck! Torta! Mr. Duck! Torta! Mr. Duck!
Tor!
There are many species of dinosaur and other prehistoric creatures that can be encountered in just this build. For instance, there's this giant alligator hiding in a cave right by a lake. Using my team of 4 tribesmen, it is pretty easy to take down this giant alligator, but if I was by myself, let's just say it doesn't go quite as well. In the extended gameplay clip you're about to see, the dodo bird makes its appearance. Of course, most of you don't care about the dodo bird. I understand that. So stick around and perhaps an even bigger threat will appear. But for now, I'll shut up and allow you to watch the world of BC, as was shown at E3 2003, behind closed doors.
Tor! Mr. Rock! Mr. Tor! Mr. Rock! Mr. Link! Tor! Tor! Eva!
The T-Rex, no longer just running off after we see him. We have the opportunity to fight this beast. And look, we have some dinosaur friends attempting to, never mind. Luckily for me, I did bring my tribesmen along, otherwise this battle ends a lot quicker and not in my favor. And with that, part 2 of our feature on BC, the Unseen Xbox game, comes to a close. This build shows just how far the game had come since 2002, but luckily it isn't the last bit of material that will be seen. One more video is to come showing a much more in-depth mission mode in what was labeled as a first playable demo. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a little bit of a surprise at the end. Hit that subscribe button to be notified when the video is uploaded, and until next time, thanks for watching.